Let's check the police station. We've travelled to Sertriv Sevne or whatever this place is. Let's go and see about the Smolinski character. The copycat thing. To anything here? Whoa, 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 whoa! No, no, no! Don't. He doesn't mind us being here. Okay. Anything here? Whoa!
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Whoa! 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 I think I remember reading this. Daria says there's a strange man in my neighbourhood. I've been seeing him on and off for many months now. He's constantly hiding in the shadows, following me everywhere I go. Last night, I swore I could hear him in my sleep. For once in your life, can't you please do something before it's too late? Why has she sent this? Who is the strange man? She's the one with the telescope pointing at our apartment. Is she trying to get us in trouble?
Něco je donutí na nás zaútočit.
No one is crazy enough to attack
Hezký město, že jo?
My cat's name is Starlight and he's been missing over a week. He is half grey and half white. One eye is blue and one green. He's very unique and very precious to me. I know you're all laughing behind my back, but Starlight means everything to me. I'm lost without him, Daria.
You see the way the citizens are looking at us?
Didn't she say she was out? Did she say she was out with her cat, or was she out looking for her cat? And that was how she ran into the crime scene. Because if she said she was with her cat, we know that's not true.
Be quiet long.
Daddy is involved. In honour of Mr. Mustache. Our friend Mr. Mustache is retiring soon, assuming he lives through the murder case I just threw at him. In honour of the unremarkable career of an unremarkable man, I'm changing the door code to 0010, the number of cases the old goon has solved in the 35 years he's been here. Let's see how long it takes a great detective to crack this one. So this is a joke. They're making it very obvious it's a joke that Mr. Mustache has been assigned to this case. Oh, this is where we had the really nice boots. Daria is very suspicious. Very suspicious. Find anything about the Smolinski? Yeah, this is where all the boots were. Yoink. I guess I must have left that before. Examine Smolinski's notes. Where is Smolinski's desk? If I was Smolinski's notes, where would I be? Oh, I don't really see anything down here. Unless I have to check every single one of these. I don't see anything there.
I'll let you know if I see anything. Wouldn't treat a dog
This
like
tells
that.
us the door code, so that if we didn't have hacking skills, we would get through here. So I would guess the notes must be down here. Somewhere. But where? Must be one of these desks.
Sono snatterava che ho chiamato con la
Nippy cat. Or is it in a storage locker? Aha! Harvester copycat victim 4. Okay, name. Holy Leone. Oh my god, Daria is involved. Leone. Leone was in Daria's email. As the another this is the other murder victim she's linked to. Associations: Club Asimov, Augmented Strip Club Prostitution. Second Breath, Recovering Alcoholic, Catatonic Cat Grooming School. Traces of EMP. Augmented Victim. Augments removed. Removal marks consistent. Body discovered in Prekaska. Strands of fur. Lab report suggests black bear or cat. Partial prints left around the throat. Toxicology report suggested victim was drugged. That's all consistent with what we've found. Same as last year's harvester killing. Prints found on the throat in conjunction with witness testimony ultimately led to the capture and execution of Marek Vbotka, aka the Harvester. Bureau directives. I've been instructed to treat Leonie Wolf's murder as an isolated case. The Bureau does not want to fuel speculation that there's a copycat serial killer at work in the area. Investigation into the copycat angle is to be carried out on a strictly unofficial basis. After months of working these cases, two things have become clear to me. These are copycat killings. Our copycat knows things about Zvotka's MO that no one, outside a very select handful at the Bureau, have any right to know. Got a tip about Svobotka being involved in some medical procedure at the prison. Follow up soon. Club Asimov, Augmented Strip Club Prostitution. It's very suspicious. This is very suspicious that Daria is connected to these two murders. Two suspected copycat victims. Traces of EMP, right? The killer's using EMP to disable augments. The killer is drugging their victims. Now, look, obviously drugging victims makes them easier to deal with, makes them more compliant, to the point where they're unconscious. So it's very natural that anybody who wanted to kill someone would want that person they were killing in that state. If the killer was the only account we have of the killer being a large man who said the only account we have of the killer being a large man is from Daria. Would a large man need to EMP and drug his victims? Or would a smaller person like Daria need to do that? She's outside. She says she's looking for a cat. Her cat's fucking missing. I don't know, man. The other thing is, whoa, look at this. She said, Daria said, that the person taking the augments off wanted to make her whole again, right? Okay, well the augments were stuck in a wall. What I was going to say was, yeah, is it consistent? Is this a harvester? Is this someone taking augs to sell on the black market? It's clearly not, because there was augments stuck in the wall. Does Daria have a split personality? Is she Dr. Jekyll? He's looking very suspicious right now. She's playing the damsel in distress, isn't she? Oh, please keep me safe. Malinsky's the cop, Zvotkat is the serial killer. Guess what we can do is talk to Johnny Gunn. We're not far from there. We're not far from there. New Praxis kit. 16 bloody Praxis kits, man. Holy crap. 16 bloody Praxis kits spare. Now, I've said this before, right? But I'm not great. I'm not great at playing games, right? I'm the sort of person who needs as much bloody help as they can get when it comes to gameplay mechanics, combat mechanics. Yeah, I have 16 Praxis kits spare. So someone like me who should be using their Praxis kits, what is that? Well, that's the storage locker. Let's do that later. Stay on this murder investigation. You'd think that someone who's as bad as me would have to be putting all their Praxis kits into extra health and extra stealth powers and extra combat things to help them out when things go wrong. Yet I have 16 spare and I'm not exactly struggling with this game. So why the hell does the game let you buy Praxis kits? I'm the sort of person who would need those. Yet I have 16 spare. I'm doing perfectly well on my own. This is weird, man. It's weird. Johnny Gunn. Right, we've been in Johnny's apartment before. But I don't know which one it is. Okay, it's this one. Is that Johnny? What apartment was this?
Where you going?
Into your apartment, mate. Who was this guy? What a shitty house. Angela Gunn really lived here with this guy.
Quit screwing around.
Sobriety chips. Yeah, that worked out well for you, didn't it, mate? These sobriety chips are from Johnny Gunn's apartment. Johnny was a recovering alcoholic and member of an AA group called Second Breath. I looked into a previous murder case similar to Angela Gunn's. That old police report mentioned that the previous victim was a member of the same group. Johnny's in the same group. Maybe it is Johnny Gunn. He's connected to both victims. Well, he's married to one. And he attended the same school as the other. Let's look for evidence first before we question him. Why has he got this PC gear but no monitor? Oh, there's his monitor over there. He just hadn't set up. Unless it's his TV. Yeah, Second Breath didn't go too well for you, did it, mate? Nice boots. You got duct tape on your boots. Is that bloody duct tape? No, I don't think so, is it? I don't think so.
Where you going?
I'm in your bloody bathroom, mate, just looking around. Hush. You must have read this already. No. AI? By Johnny Gunn for Angie, his wife, Angela. A. I took pleasure in screwing you over so much senseless time. I took pleasure killing in the quiet was kindness of a kind. My hands are Sunday's best. My brave new feet I only mind. The police want to pin this on Johnny Gunn. Married to the victim, Montag superiors have already made up their minds that Johnny's responsible. He is looking very responsible. I'll be honest. I took pleasure in screwing you. Took pleasure killing in the quiet was kindness of a kind. Daddy is not out of this yet. Could this be a plan between the two of them? Because Daddy is connected to this guy. Daddy is connected to the two victims. They both... Wait, let's get this right. She's connected to the first victim through the cat school. Leonie's connected to Johnny Gunn through the sobriety thing. So that is a connection. It's very possible that Daddy could have met Johnny Gunn through Leonie. Daddy is not connected to Angela Gunn, other than being at the scene.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
What?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Condole? What does that mean, Nick? Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you they found her body in an alley. The dead one, the one whose body they found torn apart by some animal. I think you know which one, and I think you know exactly why I'm here. Her body was found in an alley. Let's get on his good side.
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me so. I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Oh boy. Why did he say which one? When we asked him, do you know about your wife? Let's get into Bell Tower.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with Bell Tower.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
Familiar with the retirement plan. Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny. Doesn't mean anything, it's just that I dealt with a company a while back, that's all. Gone up against them before, I've seen a lot of them die. It's taunt.
I'm familiar with their retirement plan. Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny.
Fuck you. I was a New South Wales man.
Oh,
I'm
no.
Still there. Probably gonna spend the rest of my life trying to get out.
Oh no.
See, this is the price a man pays to no longer take orders. And something tells me you're not paying it.
Australia.
Oh, ugh.
You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
Oh
Anyway,
shit.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, I didn't know that was time sensitive. Can we do that again? Yeah, this man spent a lot of time in Australia. No wonder he is so fucked.
You've had a hard time adjusting to life after Bell Tower.
No more than anyone else.
I didn't realize those were time sensitive. Damn. Yeah, we found the poem.
Found your notebook, Johnny. You've been writing about Angie. Some of your descriptions resemble what happened to her.
You're gonna arrest me for writing shitty poems? They're supposed to help me reconnect emotionally to things.
There's a lot of violence in the writing. You describe things that aren't that far off from what actually happened.
Breaking a line and breaking a neck aren't the same thing, are they now? Now you start pretending that they are, and you're no better than that lazy asshole detective. They don't like who I used to be, so they want to do whatever they can to put me away. That's all this is.
The things you wrote are evidence now.
I plead poetic license.
He actually did it. Look at the way he's acting. He's not denying that he murdered his wife. You'd think he'd be denying it pretty emphatically.
These sobriety chips belong to you, right?
Some version of me that believed he could stop drinking. Yes.
The name of this AA group. I've seen it before. Came up in an old police report I looked at recently. A member was murdered not long ago. An augmented girl. Just like Angela.
Small world. Don't know if you've heard, but things aren't going so well for us Augs. A lot of us like to drink.
Angela's murder has the same MO. I'm willing to bet they were committed by the same person. So I have 2 victims, and I have you connected to both.
You got nothing. Survive long enough, and people around you start dying.
He did it.
I'm not celebrating the fact, but don't come in here trying to make me feel guilty about it either. It's got nothing to do with me. It's been ages since I went to an AA meeting, and I don't know anything about a murdered girl.
These sobriety chips may still stack up against you.
You're pissing in the dark.
He actually did it.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
This guy actually did it. Find compelling evidence. I'd rather not rely on Montag's gut feeling to put a man away. You should try to find something convincing that links Johnny to the murder or establishes its innocence. Travel to Kaska. I think I may have enough to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder. At least enough to let Montag know what fits and what doesn't. Have a look around. Why would Angela live here? Where's her things? Where's her clothes? Is she split up from her husband? Has he already disposed of her things? Oh, there's the monitor that should be on the desk.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Oh, I'll go where I want, mate. I'll go where I bloody well want. You don't want me to go in here? I'll go in here. Was he talking about the wardrobe? Or was he talking about the kitchen? So there's something in here, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Now what is it? What do you not want us to see? Some microphone. Oh god. Can we drop that? It's stuck to us forever now. What do you not want us to see? Yoink. This is a shithole. Is this really where Angela used to live?
screwing around.
Make you whole again. That's what Darius said, the killer said. Make you whole again. He works for... what used to work for Bell Tower. Aha. He used to work for Bell Tower, who augment people willy-nilly. He probably regrets having his augments done. He's got some kind of PTSD psychotraumatic disorder. It's Johnny, isn't it? Don't fucking jump on the fucking...
Can't go in there.
Dear Mr. Gunn, Ari, your question, can augmented hands itch? The sensations you're describing are not possible. 2024 was a good year for hands. It's no more possible for your knuckles to itch than for your palms to sweat or your fingers to leave prints. There was a print on the neck of the victims. Biomechanically speaking, these things cannot happen given the model you have installed. It strikes me that you continue to avoid the greater problem, i.e., that Bell Tower had you augmented against your will. I'm afraid there's no cream I can prescribe for that. Ideally, I would refer you to my colleague Dr. Halep. If you're interested in speaking to her, let me know. Just keep in mind that your insurance has expired. Dr. Heinrich Rosen. Dr. Halep. Can augmented hands itch? Is this like phantom... what do they call it? The phantom limb? This is when people who have had their limb removed, they experience phantom pains. They experience a phantom limb. They have a sensation in their mind that their limb is still there and attached. It's a very peculiar phenomenon. No one can explain what's happening. We found all the evidence. Does that establish his guilt or innocence?
Why are you still here?
I found a note from your doctor. You lost your hands in New South Wales.
I got new hands.
He's innocent.
South Wales is the way they sold it to me.
He's innocent.
Whatever else the killer did to her, Angela was strangled.
That's it.
Whoever did it left a partial print on her neck, which, apparently, you're not capable of.
Fingerprints are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. You'll find not having them allows you to be so much more effective.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
No.
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower did to you.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have. That it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me. Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
Something's not right here.
Tomorrow.
Something's not right.
There is a tomorrow. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
Radko Perry has the motive.
Need more beer. 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
Johnny Gunn.
Bottles of beer.
They're trying to present him as the sort of PTSD psychotic victim. He can't have done it. He can't have left a partial print. Radko Perry could have organised it, but he did not do it himself. We're not getting any information here about who Radko could have hired. All we can do is get back to Mr. Mustache and let him know what we've found out. The only person
Don't see that much anymore.
who's connected to the victims, who's got a shady story, no alibi, is Daria.
Nothing suspicious here.
Let's go back and check her apartment. Maybe there's something we missed. There must be something we missed there. Let's talk about the practicalities of segregating a society like this. What a lot of people don't know about the pre-civil rights era in America, the segregation between black and white people was systemic, right? There was policies in place by the government that said, you know, these two sets of people should not mix. Then, you know, one example of that is the idea of like a train like this, right? A metro like this. There would be a carriage for white people. There would be a carriage for black people. That's what happened, right? What people don't know is that some of the private companies were against segregation. Not, well, you know, maybe they could have been against it for ethical reasons, I don't know, but they were definitely against it for monetary reasons, because imagine a company like this who has trains on these tracks. Imagine what these look like at rush hour. You know, during rush hour, I don't know how many carriages you have. Let's say they have 5 carriages. We've all been on a tube like this in rush hour. Everyone is crammed on like sardines into 5 carriages. Now, when you start segregating people, what's going to have to happen is you're going to have extra carriages. You have to buy extra carriages for the augmented people. The augmented people, I assume there are less of them. Than non-augmented people. You have to buy in extra carriages specifically for them. So, what would be great if we were to see some evidence that private companies could be against segregation because it hurts their bottom line. That would be a really, really neat thing in here if we could find a journal in one of these places about the people putting these tubes on who are saying, you know, purely from selfish capitalistic reasons that segregation hurts their profits. That would be fantastic. Now, whoa, you alright there, mate? You alright? You look like you're having a bit of trouble there.
Nothing to report on these filthy streets.
To the minimum. Nothing
Now,
more.
Mr. Mustache. Where is he? This way. No. No. I've got to head somewhat south for this. There.
You looking at something?
Daria. I fucking knew it. That bitch.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
I knew it was her. Did I not say that? I fucking knew it. Always suspect whoever calls it in. Always suspect whoever finds the body. Where are the fucking stairs? There. Always suspect whoever finds the body. Did I not fucking say that? Suspect the first one at the crime scene. That little fucking bitch playing the damsel in distress. Where the fuck is she? What did that report say? What did that report say? Oh, fuck you and your fucking scroll. Strands of fur. Lab report suggests black bear. The fuck do we have here? Fucking black bear. You little cock. Staring at my fucking apartment. Get fucked. Fuck you. Fuck. Excuse me. Murder of yet another of our own has created a terrible emptiness inside me. First Leone, and now this. And now this. I never realised this. First Leone, and now this. And now this. What is this? There's been a second incident involving the cat group. I did not see that. This woman is a prolific serial killer. Prolific serial killer. Where has she disappeared to? Where the fuck is she gone? Look at this. New gloves. Pair. Floor detergent. Kitchen detergent. More detergent. Why does she need all the fucking detergent? To wipe her hands clean of the filthy murders she's committed. I fucking knew it. Oh man, I knew it. Where are you, Mr. Mustache? Let's just go this way. And then we have to go round this way. There.
This can't be happening to me.
Mate.
By the way, I told Daria to go home.
You cock.
I really don't think she saw anything.
You. Oh, you fucking cock knocker. You.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela.
She didn't go home. She ran away.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Because he's innocent. Need to exonerate both of them.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
It's suspicious. Forget Johnny. Look, I don't know who the killer is. I thought it might be Radical Perry at one point, but it's dead end, just like Johnny's a dead end. This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer. Is she? I guess she is. Why would she do that? Actually, why would she do that? What is Daria's motivation? Why does she want these people killed? Why would she want Leone killed? She was an augmented stripper? She was trying to make a better life for herself. Going to the you know, Second Breath, Alcoholics Anonymous thing. Why would Daria have killed her? What's her motive? What's her motive here with Angela? I don't know. But it is a copycat.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person, I'm sure of it.
All right, let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
Look, I'm just telling you what I found. For a while I thought it might be Radko Perry, that maybe he was behind all of this. But that wasn't right either.
What makes you so sure?
I pretended to be Radko during a text messaging conversation. Turns out he rented himself a couple of augmented girlfriends the night of the murder. He was with them the whole time. They got video that proves it and they're using it to blackmail him.
The less I know about Radko's personal life, the better. What I meant was, what makes you so sure it can't be Johnny?
Fingerprint.
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
You
Hey, rookie,
cock,
get
why did
over
you?
here. It's time to wrap this up.
Is that it?
All right, let's call it a night. Get someone to pick her up.
What do we do about Johnny Gunn?
Forget him for now. Forget everything.
Sir?
I have no idea who did this, and neither do you. That may scare the shit out of me, and it may piss some people off, but it's the truth.
Yes, sir.
And would someone please get me a damn coffee?
We're not done here.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet.
It's her.
Are there any leads?
I don't know who killed Angela Gunn, but I do know it wasn't an isolated case.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low
Jensen, you
profile.
cock.
If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Jensen, you cock, it's her. Why can't we accuse her of it? Even if I'm wrong, why can't I accuse her of it?
Dawes is the man. He'll set you up.
If she's been allowed to go home, why is she not here? She tells us she wants to come home, lock the door and never come out again. Why is she not here? Why is she not here with the door bloody well locked? Where is she? Admittedly, there's some pieces we have to put together here. The thing is, what's Daria's motive? We know she's linked to the two murders, but what's her motive? What's her motive? Why would she do this? How would she know about the old serial killer case? The item that we found. Right, the copycat victim. Our copycat knows things about Svobodka's MO that no one outside a very select handful at the Bureau has any right to know. How does Daria know that? If it's her, how does Daria know that? Was she connected to Svobodka? Now, Daria has, she sent that message to the police saying, She suspects of someone following her. Is that to throw us off the case? So she can play the damsel in distress? Maybe we also have to accept the possibility that maybe Daria is telling the truth. Maybe she's being hunted. She is linked to the victims. She's linked to Leone through the cat group. Maybe the killer saw her at the cat group. Maybe Angela was lurking outside in the alleyway and the killer thought she was Daria and killed her. There's a lot we don't know yet. First Leone and now this. Maybe now this is referring to the bombing at the railway station. I don't know. Oh man. This has been the best quest in the game so bloody well far.